Seems a lot of people are on
Not
holiday.
yet. Not yet. That will be end of next week.
End of next week. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm planning to go camping next Tuesday.
Nice. Where do you do that?
Ah, Poland. I'm a patriotic tourist.
Good. I'm sure there's plenty of regions that are worth visiting in Poland.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a rather big country, right?
I mean, it's not that big as France, but it's big, yeah.
Oh,
It's big
isn't
enough.
it? Wait, I'm so bad in geography. I'm sorry about it. Let me just realize with Google Maps. Oh, oh well, okay. It's not so far away from the surface of France.
I mean, as I said, it's not small. It's good enough.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
and we have everything that is needed. We have seaside, we have lakes, we have mountains, we have forests.
Perfect.
Amazing. Um, okay, please I'm not sure Tudi is joining this meeting, but I want to be sure it is already on YouTube. We are live. I think so. Upcoming.
Zoom says it's being live streamed.
What did you say?
Zoom says it's that the meeting is being.
Okay, yeah, so that works then.
Yeah, and also I can join. I can also open YouTube because we always anyway have to look into comments in YouTube if somebody has.
All right. We are waiting for like 2 more minutes to see if any other person is gonna join. How's your week been, Lucas?
Good. So far, so good. I mean, at least better than last week because I
Okay.
was supposed to go for holidays already last week, but yeah, sickness.
Oh, sorry.
No
Sorry.
worries.
And Christoph, how's
Yeah,
it going?
pretty okay. Pretty okay. Quite some stuff going on, even if it's summertime, then it's always the moment where you have those background stuff that you need to deal with, longer term projects and so on. So yeah, in the end, it's busy, which is good.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, as you all know, we don't have summer here. I said we just want to like take a chill and have some break. There is no summer here. Every day is summer for us. It's hot.
Yeah, and therefore it also never is, or it depends how you feel it, right?
Yeah. So technically, no summer. But then I think the week has been great. I've been working on the content calendar. So hopefully you should be ready for the end of the week. All right. I don't think any other person is joining, so probably we start, and that will mean that we are not going to stay in the meeting for a long time. Except if there is any other point we want to talk about, it can be added to the agenda. So let me try to. So I'm always having troubles sharing my screen on Zoom because it literally just shared my entire screen. So let's see. All right, I'm trying to share now. Okay. All right. I'm sharing it. I hope I'm on, and I'm on. There we go again. I think this stuff each time. Okay, so yeah. I think basically what I have for updates is majorly from the store, the API Conference Lagos, and then the content calendar that I'm working on. So probably I should just go ahead and start. Yeah. Yeah. So for the store, I had a meeting with Drew from the Pinnacle branding store, and the conclusion was that okay, the account is not a growing account, and they might not really want to have want to keep the store for us. Anyways, we also want to close down the store regardless. So he requested for another meeting in the next 30 days, which should be like around August 8th, for us to have another sit down and discuss the future of the store. But we are actually looking for how we can get what is in the store currently dispersed to people. I'm still waiting on Ace to provide me with a list of mentors and onlookers for the TSC members so we can send out their packages.
So I can already give you some. I posted it yesterday in Slack. So I already distributed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I already distributed 12 Menti packs. So Ace wrote to the mentees, gave me names. I reached out, gave them codes, so they redeemed 12 packages. And as far as I know, that's all. So we have all the mentees, like till today, all the mentee packages that we should distribute, they got distributed.
Okay.
And actually, I can. So a bit shift of the main topic. So I create because there were some issues with delivery for India. And I had to create a temporary private. Did we lose Bonnie?
No, she's here.
Oh, okay, cool. Because you switched off the video, and that's why you disappeared for me from the thumbnails. So yeah, so there's a private channel that I created just to collaborate with the mentees on the Swag delivery, like because I had to create some official documents for them confirming that it's not company-owned swag, that it's individual contributors, blah, 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 because the customs and FedEx needed it. But basically, why I'm talking about this channel is that probably Bami, I should include you there, because I eventually asked mentees that whenever they get swags, they should post info on social media.
Yeah.
But maybe better if you somehow coordinate with them, so they, for example, don't post all the posts on 1 week. But I mean, you can with them like talk about like, yeah, let's have 2 posts per week or whatever, so we create some noise. But that's a side topic. So I'll invite you in the chat.
All right.
And it's private because there are some private details in there. And so the 12 mentees, and also already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swag packs for mentors, and few others got contacted by me as well. So yeah, around 8, I think, will be sent by the end of this month. So we're basically done with mentors and mentees. We're gonna empty stock pretty well. And for the TSC, when you go to asyncapi.com/community/TSC, there are now 39 people, I think. And that's the latest TSC
Oh,
list. So the refreshed one.
active ones.
Sorry?
I mean the active ones, like
Yes, the active ones, because like I reached to all the TSC members that did not participate in voting last 3 times. I checked with them like if they are still active, and some of them just said like, okay, we're out. Some of them basically were not even aware of the voting because they could not follow up with all the notifications. So yeah, now we have the latest technical steering committee list of people that are committed to be active in voting. is 39, I think, if I remember correctly. But the latest list of names with their contact points is there on the website. The only problem here is that with mentors and mentees, we had like this ready packages. With TSC members, we don't have a package, so we don't have codes to give them so they can easily redeem the items. And which means we would have to somehow manually do the process that they buy on their own, and then we pay them back with Open Collective. I don't think it makes sense because it's like 39 people. I don't think you want to deal with all this communication, and it's even from the money perspective, it's just waste of your time as well and waste of money. So I would suggest you, once you have the idea what should go into this package for technical steering committee members, and once we agree what should be there, etc., reach out to Pinnacle Branding and ask them to create such a swag pack with codes, with 39 codes. So it's again seamless process. You just reach out to TSC member, you give them the code, they redeem. Pinnacle Branding will charge us a bit for it because they're like they're not very altruistic in this case. They're real business. But it's going to be like, I don't know, $100 maybe for the configuration on the website, maybe less. But I think it's worth it because it's still going to make our work more efficient. So that's what I suggest you. Basically, finalize the idea what should go into the package and ask Pinnacle Branding to create such a package on the website.
Okay.
Because
Yes.
you know, when you go to the store, you have these 3 packages, right? Ambassador,
Yes,
mentee, and
yes.
mentor. Yeah. So they basically have to create the 4th one.
Yes. I'll send an email to Drew and see what he can work. But that's after I've like decided what should be in the park. Yeah. So I think that works. So another update on the store is that we wanted to ship some swags down to Lagos to Nigeria for the API conference, but I think the information that was given to me by Drew was sort of incorrect because he told me that he was going to take 3 to 5 working days or 3 to 5 days, he didn't even say working days. And I just figured out that a week was enough for all the items to get to Nigeria. Apparently, when I sent them the list for the items needed, it happened that it doesn't work that way. It takes about 9 days. And we were going on priority to take 7 days. And Alice was not sure if the goods were going to if the items were going to get to Nigeria at the time of the event. So I had to just cancel that. So we are not going to be having any swags in API Conference Lagos. However, we are still a community partner at the event, and they gave us a 15 minutes time to speak. Ace was supposed to do that as well. Again, he reached out yesterday that he might not be able to make the event, so I will be standing in for Ace, and he said he was going to like prepare the slide that we need for the presentation. We have 15 minutes to talk about Async API, what we do in the community, and how people can join our community. So I'll be the one handling that session on Saturday. This coming Saturday, that's on the 20th of July.
Nice. Super cool. So not sure what Christoph thinks, but if part of the deal we promise that we will give that swags, but in the end we don't have them, drop an email to Drew, because like Barbanio is not here for many months, and I also don't remember everything about this store, how it's like fully operates. I mean, basically how the code redistribution works. But reach out
Okay.
to them, maybe instead of like, so if we can't send a package of swags to give away, maybe we can at least, like get some, let's say, 5 codes or 10 codes for some specific swag from the items.
Okay.
And then during the presentation, you can chat with Ace, and he can also tell to the people like, okay, so folks, like, let's say I have 5 swag codes that you can use in the store, and
Okay.
you just have to answer questions after at the end of my presentation, and the questions will be about what I talk about in the presentation. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like
Yes. Sounds like a giveaway.
yeah, like a giveaway
Yeah.
for just asking a question. I saw it in one conference in Poland, which was, I think, pretty nice. It's a conference called Soap. So obviously they had swags in like a soap to wash yourself. And that's how they, for example, were building um, this interaction in the community. Like, so basically after the talk, if you ask a question to the speaker, you get this soap.
Oh, nice.
So we could use this. I mean, if we promise, then at least we can give this 5 good quality swags or 10. Not sure if 10 is good. Probably 5, because I don't think we will have even time for 10 questions. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think that would be nice to just use the codes, and again, give people codes they can then redeem, order on their own.
Yes, I think this really, really works and makes a lot of sense. So during the session, normally I think it's something that we actually do here. We give our swags during sessions or during icebreakers. So it would just be nice for us to have something like that, since we cannot like bring down the whole item. So thank you for that idea, Lucas.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that works.
And
So
and and then you can even print like have even ready pieces of paper, like with the address of the website, QR code, and the code. So you don't even later have to communicate with this person. Like, you just give away the card with the address, with the code, and that should be pretty
yeah, yeah. I'll work on that. Probably just get to where we can do some little printings. Yeah. So I think another thing I wanted to talk about API conferences, because they're giving us like a little boat, right? But anyway, since we don't have swags to share now, maybe we don't need boats anymore, because Debo was asking if we have like a roll-up banner that we can like have at the event. So, but since there's no booth anymore, I think that is not really necessary. All right. So I think that's all about the API conference. I'll be taking a lot of pictures and I'll be sharing it in the water cooler. Yeah.
awesome.
Yes. So the next is the content calendar. Is super incomplete, but I'm going to share like the current link right now, so we just see how it looks like. Okay, I don't know where I am right now. Okay.
Content
Oh, my
schedule
screen
July,
is, well,
right?
yes. Yes. Okay. So this is how it looks, basically. So this is like the general overview of the social media for the content. And these are the ones that we use currently: the Twitter, LinkedIn, and Mastodon. And of course our target audience, um yeah, developers, open source fan. I just said open source fan because I know that there are folks that are designers, there we have marketers, community managers, and other folks that technical writers that are interested in contributing to open source. So any open source fan is definitely welcome. So And the major two goals is to promote the Async API community and to educate the audience about Async API tools. All right. So the content structure, we have the educational content, informative content, fun content, the social content, and is like interesting content as well. And the educative content as like the tutorials, the guides, how to post, frequently asked questions, and deep dives into Async API tools and specifications. And this is something that Lucas said you're gonna like take up in like 3 months. Yeah. Yeah. So these are some of the posts that will be going out at that time. And for the informative content, they're just like news update about the community, event announcements, partnerships news, and industry trends. And then for the fun, we have like the polls, the quizzes, the memes, throwback posts, and fun facts about technology. I mean, if there's any other fun thing we can add to it, um, you can just let me know. Then for the social posts, we have the community highlights. That's basically more of our newsletter. So our newsletter will be like going out. Um, member spotlight, testimonial. So for this testimonial, I was having a conversation with Tuli, and we are thinking of talking to some of the mentors or the mentees that participated in the last just talk, or yeah, to share their experiences about the whole program and how it was for them, and then we can just like post it on our socials as well. Yeah, so I just like behind the scene content, like what goes on behind the scene. I think I think everybody is like obviously very open, but yeah, just some work that some people are doing at the background as well. Then the interesting one are just case studies, success stories, projects showcase, and interview with experts. So interview with experts comes with events like live streams, um, Twitter spaces, like we said, and every other thing. So I started with doing the content schedule for then yeah, I have beneath it, I have this one that I wanted to use for events. This for the event structure, and this one is for the educational structure, like for the videos I'll be going out on YouTube. So yeah, possibly not. So I put live like a question mark, that are we going to be doing the videos live, or you should have like a shoot day and then we should be posting it another day. So that's like an open question for you, Lucas.
I mean, probably depends on who's presenting. If they want, we can also do something that I notice many people do, that they release like something as a live stream, but in fact it's just a recording. Many many YouTubers and like people that post on social medias, they do it this way.
Okay.
So there's less stress about, any technical issues, etc. So it's pre-recorded, but then to kind of, what I notice is that to drive attention, they schedule a live stream. So, but they schedule it through YouTube. So whoever is subscribed to the channel, they get notification that there's a
Live
live stream scheduled that they can also set notification to. So that would be probably the best, I guess.
All right. Okay then. Amazing. Christoph, do you have anything to say? Oh, look at you.
No, I just, Christoph, you can speak. You don't have to write in the chat.
Yeah. It's just I was going in the same direction than you, Lucas, where what I've seen indeed was as a great advantage of having a streamed recorded videos that the speaker can then easily interact through the chat with participants, whereas it's much more complicated when they do the thing live, obviously.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's actually how we did the previous online conferences. Like 95% of the talks, they were pre-recorded.
Oh,
During the conference, we were playing them, but we had a deal with the speaker that speaker had to be present. So we were basically, like the flow of the conference was that we show up with the speaker uh, live, saying like, "Hey, let's say Christoph is with us. We're gonna play the presentation from Christoph. It was pre-recorded, but Christoph is with us. So if you have any questions during the presentation, feel free to ask, and Christoph will answer them live during the presentation." So we were also openly saying that it was pre-recorded. We play it, but the speaker is with us, and nobody really complained about it, right? So.
okay.
Yeah,
All
for
right.
sure. The openness part about it is super important. People shouldn't feel, betrayed. Betrayed is not the right word. Sorry about this. But they shouldn't be disappointed to realize on their own that it's not actual live content. One last suggestion about it is the Q&A, of course, can happen throughout the recorded talk. Plus, you can still have live Q&A at the end, which is, yeah, cool because then there is live interaction with, somebody who's visible.
Yes. Okay, amazing. All right, thank you for that. So, that is that about the whole schedule. So I started with the July post. So again, I still pretty much new, so it's not like fully done yet. So there is like a posting calendar, a content tracker, a to-do list, and also there's suggestion and ideas. So I've not shared this doc with anyone because I'm still like working on it. So probably when I'm like done for 60%, I'm going to share it with the in the channel, and everyone can just drop their ideas.
Can I anyway have some questions already to the
Okay,
oh yeah
please go ahead.
yeah the content structure basically, so context
Okay.
structure is like my understanding is that there are certain categories social media interactions, and
Mhm.
do I correctly understand it from the schedule that it's like it's not gonna be mixed all the time, but it's like September is only about one category. Did I get it right from the schedule?
Oh no, 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 no. That's not it. That's not it. I'm actually changing. I'm changing the date. This is still August, so this should be Tuesday. Uh this should
It's okay. It's day. Okay, makes sense now.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yes, yes, yes. So it's not like that. It's like mixed for the whole week. So we have educative content going out, we have informative content going out, we have fun content. So I just want to like share it from Monday to Friday or to Saturday, possibly since it's gonna be on schedule. So what we want to like post out. Yeah, just to keep the community members engaged.
Okay.
Yeah. So is there any other question?
No, just to clarify on the educational content, maybe. Um, I mean, I plan to do something about it after September, but there's already this, training, I think, repository is where we have the scripts prepared like many months ago by Barbaño. She was maybe we need a can I share my screen?
Yes, please. I'm stop sharing.
Let's let me share because we have we didn't find anyone yet who would have enough time to record this kind of these videos.
Okay.
But we have scripts ready. They were reviewed by many people, and they're really good quality. Like you can chat with Quetzali. She actually tried to record one of the scripts, the first one, but there was just problems with the audio quality. But basically, you can see the training repository.
Yes, second.
Okay, so there are like 6 scripts. So for example, like the basic one, the first one. So we have like so Barbanio already prepared a video storyboard. So storyboard, not sure if you're familiar. So it's basically whenever you do a professional video, you should have a kind of script, but it's more like a storyboard where you like plan every shot of the video. So she did not only provide a well-written script about, for example, APIs, but she also put it on the storyboard to explain how this should be presented visually, etc. And I mean, if until we get a video, I don't see a problem. Why not experiment and already share what we have, but through a social media posts, that might be already a lot of good, even and it's nice because it's super basic. It's not even just about async API, so it's very generic and it should cause traction on social medias. It's just a matter of like figuring out how to, of course, present it nicely on social media, so it's bringing people. But the videos are really nice because like my network recently, okay, because because I saw when Barbanio with other contributor. Ah, yes, they were doing this. We had a really cool contributor from France 2 years ago, and she did with Barbanio these animations, like they were collaborating together. So they will basically explaining the whole concepts of synchronous, asynchronous, etc., through also video stories. Like they were doing everything from scratch, and maybe even this is good for just for social media to
Social media, yes,
post it
it is.
there, because it was like basic, like difference between synchronous, asynchronous. There was also really nice animation about how to explain synchronous and microservices architectures basing on the pizza store, where you have like how the ordering of pizza works, all that stuff. So there's a lot of how they say on the street. There's a lot of good shit there that we should try to.
Yes, definitely.
So that would be my suggestion, something that you could explore. And
Yes,
yeah,
I think this is something we can like start putting out even before the real videos are like available. So
yeah.
this is like a good one. Thank you. All right. So any other thing from you, Lucas or Christoph or anyone on YouTube? Is there any question on YouTube?
Christoph, you have a question? Oh, okay, so I have actually one more.
All right.
So basically, so we have this calendar and the how about the because like the last meeting I wasn't there, you shared few links of the like a
Strategy.
strategy and the strategy metric board. Um, like what's the status now? Like should we um is there an expectation that that it's ready for some feedback review? How does it work, especially the
Yeah.
strategy?
Yes. So for the strategy doc, part of the things to be done in the strategy doc was to create the content calendar. So
Okay.
the content calendar will be in the strategy doc as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I'm working on this content calendar right now. So the content calendar, the event calendar, they're going to be in the strategy doc. So because they're part of the strategy for the
Okay.
community. So when I'm done with that, it's gonna be there, and then it can be like open for review and feedback.
Oh, okay. Okay. But these docs, it's all Google Docs, right?
They're all Google Docs. I actually mentioned this that I don't know how I think for some of these docs, it's possible for them to be on GitHub, but for the sheets, I have no idea how that's gonna happen.
I think the like so I don't have strong opinion about if it's GitHub or Google Docs. I mean, I have strong opinion. I basically always prefer GitHub, but
Mm.
in the end, it all depends on the working group. So if majority of people prefers if it's in Google Docs, then it's good if it's Google Docs, as long as we have somewhere the links available. Like we have like an aggregate of links somewhere on GitHub.
Oh.
And anyone can open, anyone can make comments, then it's also fine. So just but yeah, during the working on the documents, if they're in Google Doc, that's fine. I was just rather checking if I can already make comments in the docs,
But
but
I think you can.
yeah, I can. I just checked. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right then. So I think that's about it, folks. Except Christoph, if you have any contribution.
No, not at this point. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. If there's nothing else, I think we are going to be ending this meeting early. So thank you, Christoph, and thank you, Lucas, for joining. Thank you for not letting me be in this meeting alone.
Thank you.
Because I know most people are like on summer break right now. So
Yeah,
yeah. All
of course.
right. All right. So
Well, thanks a
have a
lot.
nice day. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Cheers. Bye bye.
Yes, you too. Bye bye.
Bye.